Where am I? What, why is that the first thing I say? You know, I feel like, um, I feel like that could be said a lot in today. I even remember what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just silly. Anyway, I'm doing something special for Halloween month. The entire month has to be Halloween, even though only one day of the month is Halloween. This is this is the natural order of things. This is this is I'm playing Resident Evil as a result of that, due to societal pressure. Let's. Why is training below? I don't know what that is. Resident Evil. I mean, of course, I'm gonna do this. I have not played this game. I don't. I mean, I know what happens in it, but I don't. But it's gonna be an experience, that's for sure.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon
Apologies
City,
for lack of
where we're searching
subtitles.
for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
I cannot keep up with this commentary. I'm also probably should have.
Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
His face. Just like squinting at the camera.
Hey! Come here!
Hey, come here. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. There was a hand on that gun. My goodness. Prosthetic dog heads. For close-ups. Joseph! I'm not doing a good job at commentary. I'm not a good streamer.
No! Don't go!
Oh no, they're getting away.
Jill, run for that house!
I mean, they did a good job shooting it, because I knew what was going on, but I was too disoriented to say anything. That just tells you
Chris Redfield.
what's up, what's the situation.
Jill Valentine. Mary Burton. Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker.
The text is way too low quality, but I was gonna...
Evil.
they have escaped into the mansion where they thought it was safe. Yet, ellipses.
What is
And now,
this?
Wow. What a mansion.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it. Don't open that door.
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this.
I dare not
Stay
talk.
alert.
I dare not talk over the grade A voice acting in this masterpiece of a game. I just don't. I just dare not to. It would be blasphemous.
A dining room.
Okay. I need to break in the controls. I don't know. I don't know what that means, and I can't. Okay, I can escape. For some reason, it's triangle to do that. I'm sure it's probably simple. Dinner utensils. Astute observation. Dinner utensils. Swear to sprint. That's not what I'm used to in my Resident Evil video game. Oh. Dusty looking grandfather clock. A picture of a woman. Do they just man. 1997 was a different time. 1998 when this game was set. I don't know the specifics.
What? What is this?
What is this?
What is it?
Blood.
What is...
Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Can I talk to you again? Barry is investigating. Man. The 90s were a different time. There's nothing inside. There's nothing outside. It's dark outside and I can't see very far. I mean, like, as I was saying, I cannot... How am I supposed to get... kind of takes out the joy of examining, like, I mean, it's a good detail, but it's nothing to say about, you know, it's, fine. I'm probably gonna regret this later, but, because I only have a limited space. The 90s were a different time. You know, I'm reminded of my time playing old AF DOS games and not wanting to encounter any real danger. Ooh, spooky pre-rendered cutscene. Oh. I'm talking mad crap about this game, but you know, it is kind of like the sound design is excellent, especially for this time. I am quite thoroughly spooked on this month of spooks.
Barry?
What is it?
What No! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
I already knew to come here, not because I've seen playthroughs or whatever, but because we know, because God forbid women do
What
anything by
is it?
themselves.
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature.
Maybe by this creature that was
Anyway,
eating its
let's
corpse.
report this to Wesker.
Right. Okay. We have our mission. Is he coming with me? Yes, he is. Hard to get accurate movements down in the... You know, I came into this, like, so excited to start a new adventure, but I realized I have nothing to add to this game because I think, yeah, everyone already knows what's up. Wesker!
Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
Okay. Can I go against his orders? I've got to search this hall first. Okay. Can't be acting out on our own like this. Man, everything is just... walks into the door. Okay, I've done enough searching apparently.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
Soon it'll be my time to
can't be
disappear.
let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be
Here
handy
it
if
is.
you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Jill, the undisputed master of unlocking.
Thanks.
As
Maybe I'll need it.
You know, all the lockpicking, unlocking tournaments,
Listen, if
training
something
really
happens, let's
paid
meet
off.
up in this hall. This time I'll be there.
Okay. As also part of my Resident Evil knowledge. Wait. No, I forgot. I need to be careful with my saves. I don't know enough about Resident Evil, it seems. The evils are too residential. Come on now. Come on, you gotta do better than that. Come on. Come on. And I immediately know what to do here because the game was kind enough to show it to me in one of the intro cutscenes I don't think anyone saw. I don't suppose I can, like... I think I can, yeah. Push, push, and then... It's a map of the first floor, of course, yes. It does feel a bit clunky, these old tank controls and whatnot, but that's how you know it's special. Or rather, it's rather it adds to the whole experience, I think. How do I get him off? Am I doing okay? I'm in yellow, fine. Well, this is the price I pay. Was there anything worthwhile in this area at all? I guess I will, sure. I don't think there was any, various pictures, any indication that I was supposed to do that. But it's nice to have ink ribbons so that I can make so that I can make more pit stops on my progress and still be the same amount of screwed as I already am. What were even the funny things I said in other streams? I don't even know anymore. I've lost the ability to stream. I miss one day and all that practice goes out the window. Yeah, can we get a rain check on this meeting? Thank you. I low-key knew that was going to happen as well, I think. Wow, the upscaling is really, quite... I feel like she's doing the thing that Sonic does when you stand still, just waiting for you to take an action. Sonic really was the inspiration for a lot of things. Also, also her hand was definitely clipping through her belt. It's PlayStation. It's fine. It's locked. Carving of armor. Wait. What was the emblem I got? Check. It's a shield. I don't think that applies. It's a scratch. Someone may have used it. I need to get used to triangle being the back. Very, controls are very, unorthodox, I would say. This is a toilet room. Nothing useful. Then what am I doing here, huh? What am I doing here? Wow. I'd love to see modern games have these mirror physics. Mirror physics. The physics of the mirror hanging just stationary on the wall. Mirror visuals, I should say. Anyway. Mashing the X button to see if anything was worth coming here for. Hoping and praying with my entire life. Man. The 90s were a different time. Don't get anything useful out the toilet except emergency drinking water. And yes, I know what I said. Actually, let's check the map real quick. Wow, so readable. Okay, that's better. That's somewhat better, I should say. Where is... anything? Where is my mind? If I say these things enough, it'll be funny. Please trust. Please trust in me like I trust in you. Believe in the me that believes in, that is good at anything at all. I just double check to see that my headphones aren't mysteriously turned off. Tapestry. Nothing unusual. This whole mansion is unusual. What a mansion, am I right? Shoot gun. I will take it. Absolutely no consequences can come of that. Nothing unusual there. Oh no, the ceiling is coming down on me. Man, this is not... This is a very freaky Saturday. What are you looking for at? Well...
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, here we go.
Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
Barry, help me, please. The door won't open. Quick!
Quick.
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down. Hurry! This way!
Once again, saved by the strong alpha male of the group.
Barry!
That was
Legendary
too
line
close.
coming up.
You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
That's a bit sassy.
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. A real whatever moment. It's a good thing I knew that was gonna... Oh crap. Wait, hang on, I need to... When the resident becomes evil, I forgot how... I completely forgot myself there. Let's see... Wait. I really should... Surely the, I didn't mean to press that, but it's good to... Good to check the... Yeah, check all the legal stuff, sure. Don't hate me, I am merely myself. Not gonna start any closer to the... I unlocked it. Man, then... How did people get by in the 90s? I need multiple things before I can be happy. Like a stable income and housing and love from another human being. Earth. Yes, I'll take the earth with me. It will be a heavy burden, but I'm sure I will manage. That sums about my sums up my life right now, I think. Anyway, no, not that one. I'm having a moment. The moment is going by, even though I won't comply. I hope not to die in a... And I'll just waste this guy. I don't want him crapping my style, wasted a bullet just cause. Actually, gonna put my Resident Evil knowledge to the plate. Okay, he might actually be dead for real. Okay. The reason I'm playing this and not the remake is one, the legendary voice acting I mentioned before, and two, just the come on! Because this one seems less complicated. I am now in caution. Worst night ever. Actually, I'm gonna run past. No, that's not how you run past. Please keep your short attention span away from me. Short answer to a complicated querium. Man, they really did better in the later ones. Like, because I don't know where I'm even... The real horror is the lack of... is the lack of quality of life upgrades. I'm pretty sure those birds are gonna murder my ass, just like in real life. I really hate looking at them up close. I'm pretty sure I need this. I'll be on my way then. Sorry for disturbing your peace. Get away! I don't know what that did, and I'm gonna assume it was something good. Danger. Okay, fine. First heal of the day. Sooner or later, we'll get the whole foot. I am spoiled by the future. Forgetting myself yet again. Who am I? If I leave and come back, surely his health will not reset, right? Yeah, even the would have also been fine with having like Resident Evil 4's quick, or was it introduced before Resident Evil 4? Oh, his arm is back. That's great. Stop that. The zombie's just gonna be me. I'm just gonna be making zombie noises because I can't do anything. No, he's still alive. Maybe I should have played the remake, because how am I supposed to do anything? I'm in danger again. If I die, Uh, Sue me. Beretta? Why is it called Beretta? I'm gonna Beretta you for your bad manners. And then again, the real danger is me just trying to figure out how games work in the 90s. Wasted another bullet just for show. Okay. The residents. Do I still have the bag of chemicals? I feel like this is a place that needs chemicals. I don't have the chemicals with me. Do I want to press ahead to prove I was right? Wait, there might be... What if there are enemies? What if there are bad people with rancid vibes? Man, I really can't tell if I'm more frightened or annoyed by my decisions. The game itself is cool, but my decisions are not decisioning very well. Yeah, for safekeeping. Okay. I'm gonna need these for like important things in the future, and I'm not gonna be able to handle them. Just like my life. This is just a metaphor for real life. Sometimes you see residents in your area, sometimes they're a little bit evil. A bit dastardly, you might say. Resident dastardly. But their friends call them Dick. Dick with a D. Yeah, there's dogs here. My favorite. This. When the sun sets in the west and the moon rises in the east, the stars will begin to appear in the sky and wind will blow towards the ground. Then the gate of new life will open. I think I'm gonna die. If I don't buckle up, I'm gonna get to a point where I'll have to run through the entire mansion on danger level with only one one bullet, and then I'm gonna be cursing the day I was ever born. Come on. Oh, yeah, of course. Resident Evil weren't built for that in the 90s. Seriously. Wait, I got the trick for this. And now I take my leave. Now what? That's... Wood is put in the stove, a paper is on the wall. I thought it was the void, or like a TV screen or something. But it is just confusion. And of course, because this is a Resident Evil game, I can't feasibly win by taking out every single enemy I come across. But which is difficult because these controls aren't what they are now. Doorknob is broken. Shoot up keeps this place, am I right? Okay. At this point, I don't even know if I'm gonna do Chris's story because, you know, if it's gonna be, because I know it's a lot less convenient than Jill. Nothing uncommon. It's well arranged. I assume I need the book. Botany book. Tomato plants, something. Each herb is different. Green covers strength, blue toxins, red can mix with other herbs. Recovery will be truthful. The rest of your hands is the best way to acquire true knowledge. Okay, that's where the files come in, I suppose. The files also come in when I have to make my nails less sharp. Is that where it came in? I don't have a map for this place, so... Oh, right. Wait, but then... No, because there was another... Don't back into danger, Jill Valentine. Wait, he's left an opening. What's the deal with this door? Slots, a carving of armor. They're not referring to the emblems, they're probably referring to, like, keys. I should have left that emblem in the, where it belonged. Clearance!
Barry!
Oh, hello.
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
I just can't put my finger on
This
it.
hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
and then he disappears from my life again. Am I in danger? I am in danger. I'm always in danger. I could get hit by a meteor at any moment, maybe. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know. Hope this blood isn't from my teammates. I was about to ask if the zombies bleed, but of course they do. I've seen them bleed. Just take a look at this. It seems I'm gonna have to commit Resident Evil blasphemy for a moment, just to grab whatever's here. Bazooka. It's Forrest. Oh my god. He's been pecked by crows. Speaking of crows, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm already... I'm such a good Resident Evil player. You're... If anyone here hates watching me, I hate watching me too. I look in a mirror and I see ugliness in my life and in the mirror, as per established. Barry, where's Barry? I thought I'd be safe because he turned around for like a moment, and then I was safe. That about sums everything up, I think. You know what, if I'm gonna kill a zombie, I might as well kill the one that's stopping me from committing property damage. I mean, what else can it be? There's a statue, there's a gap in the railing. That's not where the zombie is. While he's down, I'll have enough time to... Oh, he's already up again. Great. Let me just check this while I'm in immediate danger. Explosive rounds loaded. Okay. I'm gonna need this for non-living things. Yeah, if this guy ever... Why would you make my life so hard, Jill Valentine? This is not the game character's fault, but if I say it is, maybe it'll make me feel better about myself. Projecting blame onto others doesn't make people feel better about themselves, at least not in the long term. This is a lesson from me to you. Alright, come over here already. Locked. Helmet. Key panel. Area of the pass number, so it won't even let me try. Wait, is this gonna loop back around to the where I found the first zombie? Oh great, there's another one. Please open this door. Okay, thank goodness, another safe room. Vitamins and serums. Nothing I can use? Great. You know what? Might as well save proper at some point. Yes, read the memory card in my PlayStation 5. All good, indeed. What if I... No, that ain't gonna work. You get out of here. You get in there. I might just be screwed. I've set such a great example for the moment. There is not a space underneath the... You know what, I'm just gonna take the opportunity to rewind, and I'm just gonna blame it on the confusing map geography. I'm there. I want to get around there. Map still could be better. This was PlayStation 1. Hang on, that didn't happen. I'm sure people are going to tell me, people are going to yell at me even, about how I'm not playing the game right, and I say, you're valid, but I am doing, but I'm doing it the way I wish for my own sanity, because I don't take well to unfortunate circumstances that lead to... I probably needed the chemicals here, didn't I? I forgot. The lid is open. Alright, do I just... Oh, actually, fun fact everyone, this is... the PS1 was so revolutionary, it invented the concept of fast travel. Observe. I fast traveled back to the... everyone's gonna hate me, which is understandable, but also, please leave me alone, I'm just a baby. I'm decidedly not a baby, but pretend I'm a baby, and that you feel bad for me. Quite easy when you get a handle on things. Which way did I go last time? I looped around and okay. That's not the right run around. I can even fast travel in combat. How about that? It, I just wanted to I just wanted to have a fun time. I just wanted to... Can't even use that there, hang on. Chemical to kill the weeds. Herbicide. Old pump. Okay, so can I not... I thought this is how you did things. In... Yeah, there you go. That's why observation matters. Oh, and there's plants galore here. Oh, this is so lovely. Yes, I'll take the red herb. And I take the green herb. And then I do this. And then I was never hurt in the beginning, to begin with. Combine these again. I take it a herb. Take it a herb again. And I have no room for the key. I'm learning things the hard way. Can't carry any more items. Can I put items anywhere? Okay. Time to reface the consequences of my own actions. It's fine. This is what God intended. Not the save state thing, but this is what I'm doing right now. Alright, I'm starting to get the hang of it. I have an easy brush with danger. Okay. But also to answer your queries and your concerns. I am in fact this type's game does in fact put me on a bit of edge. Mainly because of the whole inventory type stuff. Wait, no. I'll accept that mistake. Yeah, the whole inventory management, the whole, the whole, but anyway, inventory management, limited saves, limited ammo to use on enemies, that kind of stuff stresses me out in Resident Evil. and to the point where it's actively more stress-inducing than any scary monster that shows up on the screen. And so, having the assistance of save states, I would promise I'm not to lean on it too often, but you know, as a classic Resident Evil baby, but I'm a classic Resident Evil baby, but a shooter veteran. But I'm quite handy with a gun in other situations, like as well as later Resident Evils, where the controls are better and I can do stuff good. I will take the clip, thank you. That's the broken shotgun that I would have had to switch through with in that one room without Barry. Time to use my Master of Unlocking skills. I will take the shells. I take her the shells. I need a better seed. Maybe I didn't, but I'm gonna pretend I did. I feel like at its core, classic Resident Evil is sort of like a point-and-click adventure game with a bit of zest to it. Bit of freaky-deaky stuff. This was just on the basis of how much less action-packed it was also kind of a shame that we don't have such great things as indicators to where which doors can have key that you've already checked. But, you know, given my experience of Resident Evil, I think it is mainly the main games, the early games, that gave me the most trouble. And I want to say it was like the difficulty of like arranging your right, no, yeah, okay. Memory did not serve, and this was not the way. Anyway, as I was saying, the control scheme, for one, the enemies move, you move simpler, but so do a lot of the enemies, so that's always a plus. But I guess at the series core, enemies, there's always a way to juke them out. So, suffice to say, frick. Which way am I going, actually? Would be good to know. So I'll check what this tiny room is, and if there's no key... Actually, scratch that. If there's no key, I'm in for a lot of trouble, and I'd rather not have that happen to me. So I'll just check these other doors first. Just so I can lose the attention of that other zombie. What do we have here? I would very much like a clip. None of it looks useful. Nothing special. Wait, no. This this set piece is a little too set up. I would hate to use my bullets so soon, but that guy's not gonna budge, and I probably should. There are probably better ways to check the veracity of his death than use that extra shot. It's more shotgun shells. I mean, 4 bullets for 1 shot. I mean, I could have. Nah, who knows? Anyway, each shotgun bullet is just a free kill, basically, so it's not all that bad. At night, we play poker, we just got the guard, alias, and Steve the researcher. Steve was lucky, but I think he was cheating with a scumbag. This journal entry is familiar to me. I think I might be familiar with this. May 10, 1998. Today, a high-ranking researcher asked me to take care of a new monster. It looks like a gorilla without any skin. They told me to feed them live food. When I threw it in a pig, they were playing with it, tearing off the pig's legs before it's pulling out the guts before they actually ate it. May 11, 1998. Around 5 o'clock this morning, Scott came in and woke me up suddenly. He was wearing a protection suit that looks like a spacesuit. He told me to put one on as well. I heard there was an accident in the basement lab. It's no wonder those researchers never rest, even at night. May 12th. I've been wearing this annoying spacesuit since yesterday. My skin grows musty and feels very itchy. By way of revenge, I didn't feed those dogs today. Now I feel better. That's how we know this guy is not very nice. May 13. I went to the medical room because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on my back and the doctor told me I did not need to wear the spacesuit anymore. Guess I can sleep well tonight. May 14. When I woke up this morning, I found another blister on my foot. It was annoying and I ended up dragging my foot as I went to the dog's pen. They've been quiet since morning, which is very unusual. I found that one of them escaped. I'll be in real trouble if the higher-ups find out. May 15th. Even though I didn't really feel well, I decided to go see Nancy. It's my first day off in a long time. I stopped by the garden on the way out. They say the company has ordered that no one leave the grounds. I can't even make a phone call. What kind of joke is this? May 16th. I heard a researcher who tried to escape from this mansion was shot last night. My entire body feels burning here and itchy at night. I paused to verify the grammar of that. It's close enough. Whatever. When I was scratching the swelling on my arm, a lump of rotten flesh dropped off. What the hell is happening to me? May 19th. Fever gone but itchy. Hungry and eats doggy food. Itchy, itchy, Scott came. Ugly face so killed him, tasty. 4. Itchy, tasty. Keeper's diary's been filed. Yeah. Not a very nice story. As you can see, as I alluded to. Did I allude to it? Let's just pretend that I did. Just for the sake of argument. What's this? Some tigers have a red eye and a blue eye. I need to come back here with a red eye and a blue eye, it seems. That's the impression I got from this. Plump, 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 plump. Okay. I came out of that way. This will lead back to the dining hall. That way will lead to more stuff. Might as well go see what I airdropped, what the statue airdrops me. The problem I've now set for myself is the fact that... Oh, speak of the devil, there's... Wait, hang on, no. Blue Jewel. I can drop that off, and it will be the... and it'll be all good in the hood. Do 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 do. Use. I'm glad it just sort of knew that's what I wanted to do. And I get another item in return. What this? Wait, that's the item I need for the room that the dog was in. The outside room, the room that was outside. Except if I need to have them all, what does that leave me in terms of personal space? The space I keep my personal items in with the inventory system. And I would certainly love to drop everything off, but there are bad guys at each turn. Unfortunately, facts don't care about my feelings, and neither does this game. It wants to make me uncomfortable in many ways. Wait. No, it's fine. Can I... Is there anything I can live without? Yeah, let's just go with that. Let me think of something funny to say. Penis. Alright. Next thing. Ah, yes. The grand piano. I need something to work with here, but I'll remember you for later. It's so annoying how this stack of plates or whatever stands out so well, as if to make you think that among these painted backgrounds this is something you should look out for and possibly interact with, and yet I don't have the liberty of doing that right now. Locked from inside. Yeah, that seems to track. Well, I guess there's not much else to do, but, go... Wait, there should be surely there'd be something, He's Kenneth from STARS Bravo team. Now he's become a mere shadow of his former self. Yeah, also his head is missing from his body, and his body's been eaten a bunch. That's certainly how... Wait a minute. The layering of the thing looks a little weird. I could have sworn that Kenneth's legs were in front of me, even though I was wholly in front of him. But I digress. Back to the mansion mysteries I go. What a mansion. Now, in any case... Okay, sorry, I need the armor key for that place. Cool. Good to know. Very much so. Object of art. Art is interpretive, that's just a ball. Clips for days. It's just like a professional Twitch stream. You won't find none of that here. The door will take me to safety. Probably. Freaking hell. Get shooting lessons, Jill. Good thing I have that clip with me. So that was a justified use of my time. Or alternatively, I could have just walked around him. This didn't seem like the... Not yet. This is my least valued item right now. Uh-huh. I see. So I was right to wait. Man. Not having to take items used for saving really changes how the game sort of plays. Okay, just definitively I don't have the key for this room. The room that why did I come here then? I got that clip and I saw the ink ribbon there. That was it. That was about it. Would be nice to get all the way through with good weapon management. I'm guessing, I thought there was a light switch or something, but the fact I was not able to interact with it means I guess means that it wasn't meant to be. Do I really want to go through the hallway of the dogs again? Not really. I don't think the dogs are going to be nearly as cooperative to me. Oh yeah, speaking of dogs. Forgot how silly, goofy that looked. Or maybe I never even knew because I don't have exact recollection of it being that way. After all, this was back in the days where you had to press a separate button to go through uh, to go through doors and such things. To go upstairs, I mean. Was there a danger waiting for me in the hallway? Yes, there was. I wish I was good at knife strats. Okay. Save a bullet, save... save a life. It's not how that works. Don't do that in real life. More herbs for later use.
Richard!
Oh,
What happened?
Richard, yes.
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake, and also poisonous. Ugh.
Poisonous?
Right. Poison, that's...
Richard, hold on.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
Wait, where's the... where's the serum? Do I know where it is? I have to go all the way over there to get the serum. Oh man. Another freaking day in the pits. Wait, this isn't the right way. I'm already making a fool again of myself, I think. Richard's probably gonna die. Should have thought twice before entrusting his life to me. I don't think he had much choice in the matter, but you know. Step by step. Little by little, I make the transition in life, just as I make the transition in a game. And then I make the transition between doors. Me being... I gotta make a lot of transitions in my life. What can I say? And that's what it goes without saying, given that oh, this inventory screen's gonna be such a mess. Jesus. I shall take her to serum. Oi. Come on, come on, come on, yes. Perhaps the straits would have been more dire if I had picked a harder difficulty. But what am I saying? That's the straits. Not that I would know how the straits are, not being a strait myself. I've lost my train of thought and speech. All the keyholes look like little crosses. Richard, I'm running at you at high speed with a knife. Don't be alarmed. It was in here, I believe. If Richard still dies after I went all this way to get the serum for him, I'm gonna be a little peeved off, not gonna lie. Considering I did it relatively quickly with, like, little to no setbacks. Richard, my boy.
Here's the serum! Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it.
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
Man, as I was saying, Richard is dead. What am I gonna use the serum for now, huh? Oh, I guess I don't have it. Do I dare go through the door that's Richard appeared next to, knowing that there's a giant snake in the vicinity? If I had to guess, it's probably, you know, the bloodstains are probably, decent giveaway as to that, general query. I can push that, but first I want to examine me options. Can I go in? Okay. Coolio. What do I need a lighter? Do I need a... What's that little notch on the table? It's just an ink ribbon. Sure, whatever. Okay, but surely... surely breaking the glass and rummaging through with my bare hands would be a good idea. I say to myself. Com radio. The battery is still charged. Good to hear. Okay. You know, contrary to real-life situations, I at present feel safer with a gun in the vicinity and within my reach. It's locked. Carving of a shield. Okay. I'm still riding on the idea that the snake is behind the blood stuff. So I'm probably gonna come in there with a bazooka. Just for safekeepings. I think there's still zombies shuffling about. This room feels ominous. Something can be seen in the showcase. There's a button there, and a button over there. That's not a button. Surely I just slide it on over. Or maybe I'm supposed to fill in the holes. Maybe I need them to face each other, actually. Because otherwise it'd be kind of rude. I sure do love video game puzzles. Eventually I'm just gonna sound exactly like the zombies and just sort of accept all my zombie sounds are just gonna be as if I'm contemplating something really hard. So switch, will you push it? Sure. I feel like something bad was supposed to happen. I can't carry any more items. Well, that seems a bit inconvenient. I'll be back, I guess. It's definitely another zombie here. Or somewhere. Some which way. Somehow. Some which way we do. Wait, am I not? Oh no, yeah, I remember now. Why is the deer center frame, the center of the frame? Why is there so much in this game? When in doubt, just rhyme all the time. There's something going on in this mansion. There sure is. Oh, okay. I was supposed to push the other way. Well, now I know. Research as well. It's a letter. The top of the letter is missing. So the remaining says, "Yes, I'm infected. I did everything I could, but I can only delay the process by a few days. The most frightening thing is that I forget more about you by the day. Sir, I choose a peaceful death rather than becoming the living dead. Within an hour, I'll enter my eternal sleep. I do hope you understand my decision. Yeah, goodbye and forever yours, Martin Crackhorn. Crackhorn, he died the way he lived. Seems someone has searched here already. Appears to be a switch. I mean, funny button, what do? Funny button, that do. Let me just... I didn't want it anyway, it's fine. No, first off... Can I really not push it that way anymore? I really wish I knew what I was doing. Oh, I see. Oh, more rounds for the weapon that's really powerful against living things. I'm never gonna remember all this. Man, video games. I really don't want to make a playthrough of this where the only thing I do is complain about stuff. Well, I have to make the sacrifice. Okay. That's all good. In the hood even. Wait, is that a lighter? Wow, I can do things with this. Cool. What am I... How did I know that was here? How was I supposed to know that was here? What is this place? You know what would be a fun gimmick for this playthrough I've set myself onto, actually? Just like speaking as if I was a character in this game. So with that in mind, let us try to find it first, shall we? Let us try to fulfill the investigation. Can I... Was there anything I was supposed to do with the, You know, first things first, I'm gonna... I'm pretty sure the safe room is below those stairs, so I'm just gonna drop off what I don't need, and then I can officially come back for everything, and I can put it back. I can put those things back in the safe room, and then I can go back. Then I can go back up, and then do what I need to do, and then I can grab. Resident Evil. Resident Evil for the PS1, everybody. I'm so tired. Surely what I can do is get out of here. There we go. This will make it so much easier in the long run. I just have to Just have to do the menu loop around. If it sounds like I'm complaining, what do I have to complain about? This is the experience I signed up for. But all jokes aside, I certainly don't wish to demean this game or the impact it has on our on the scene, on the video game scene as a whole. I mean, I've probably had to deal with similarly worse things. Well, let's put it this way. Actually, I've been a Monster Hunter player since the late 2000s. That should tell you all you need to know about quality of life changes in video games. And if it doesn't, I'm not going to add context because it's funnier that way. It's funny for me, probably not as funny for you, but we all know that jokes are just one way all the time. I feel safer with a gun in hand, even though it's even though it doesn't work that way in real, for real friends. What else was in here that I wanted to grab? I don't even remember. No, there was definitely something of major importance that I'm forgetting. Maybe it was just me forgetting that there were herbs there that I already picked up. This is why you shouldn't watch casual runs of Resident Evil in your spare time, because half of it is going to be taken up with me doing the run around. And since I'm not a video editor, that just puts the pressure on me to say things that are funny all the time, just to keep you, in the hopes of keeping your interests in line. Pee pee poo poo. My life is doo doo. Run it back. I gonna smoke some thing whack. That person is on fire. Put them in the clothes dryer. That doesn't make any sense, but I make dollars instead. Okay. Ah. Yes, lovely. Now what am I missing on second floor? I still need the helmet key and whatever that one passcode was. I also need to go back and grab the seal from the display case in the armor room. I ought to just be... Or the way I'm going around with this whole old Resident Evil thing, I might as well be playing a Metroidvania. I mean, just be a similar deal, but a little less scary, a little less stressful. Some elements of stress, like going back and forth with the singular items in tow. But Resident Evil is just a bit spooky, and I think the spookiness plays with your emotions a little bit. I can open the display case, right, and grab the sun. Please don't let anything bad happen. Thank you. Sun, east, wind, sun. I think that was my second crest, but I gotta put it back in the... I gotta put it back in the room just to just to be sure that I'm doing things right. Emblem, wind crest. Have I come across anything for the emblem? I do want to check. I'm in the opposite side of the manor that I need it for. What was so dark that I couldn't just rummage around with my fingers to grab? Also, if I remember correctly, I don't believe that there was really much of value that way. The game is so innovative that I feel lost in it. Locked. I need the helmet key for that. I would hate to think that the room with the crows was actually something I need, had something in it really important. I need to go back into the room with the killer crows just to find out. Because I think that would be a little inconvenient. Oh, there's a herb there. I'll... This key is useless now. Discard, yes. Finally, more inventory spots for me. Ah, why me? Can I just... Okay. The dogs of all things are just out to freaking get me. Out to ruin my life. Is this place just a herb repository? I mean, I like herbs, but I'm just sort of like kind of hoping for something useful. Like, I mean, the herbs are useful, but I mean, like, something to progress the game. Can I... Why does it turn grey when you mix all 3 greens? That's just weird. I'm just out here assuming and everything, but the way they're throwing these green herbs at me makes it seem like, you know, maybe they expect you to find more green herbs than red herbs. So maybe there's a point to me doing this. Or maybe I'm insane. No. I have to go back to that again, I swear to God. Okay. I'm convinced I left something in the crow room, and I'm willing to take a few scratches to verify that theory. There are like a bunch of paintings on the walls and stuff. They're still out on a frenzy. Picture is entitled From Cradle to Grave. Picture is a retired middle-aged man. There's a switch below. Not yet. It's a picture of a newborn baby. Not yet. There's clearly an order to this. From cradle to grave. So I suppose the puzzle picture of a lively boy. I suppose the puzzle is to get the order right or die. Which is a little inconvenient that I have to look at the crows as long as I have to. Newborn baby. Then... Wait, what was in this one? Young man. Get yourself off the ground. Don't get eaten by crows. Picture of an infant. Yes. Lively boy. Yes. There isn't like, there may not be like a adolescent somewhere. Because I'm about to hit up the man. And I'm assuming these are all the pictures in... all the pictures inside, or all the pictures that there are. So the crows can be my audience to this. If they know something I don't, I'm gonna have it out for them. And then the end of a life. And here's another emblem. Holy boy, bitch, there's a lucky emblem here. Except I just grabbed all those herbs thinking that I would need them. Evidently I don't. So let me go to my safety room where I can let out all my tears, and then I'll be back once my social battery is repleted, or whatever where it fits there. Oh, I had room for it anyway. Well, I'm still not, you know what? I'm just gonna fast travel there. It'll, wow. The 90s was such an amazing time. And... I want to say I'm almost disappointed that the crows didn't come after me again. Or maybe just not in time if the music was to go, is anything to go by. But that would be a lie. Put this away. Actually, I'm gonna go brave the evil dog and put in all the crests I have so far. That way, if there's something dangerous beyond the door, I will have more space at present to deal with it pronto. This is my train of thought, and no one's pulling the brakes on it, except for me. I'm the operator, and you have 9 days to live. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this. Okay. That did it, I think. Sun sets in the west, moon rises in the east, the stars will begin, sky and the wind will blow towards the ground. Then the gate of new life shall open. Better not be like an order of operations thing, because that will be a little inconvenient for me. Just a little inconvenient. And me, myself and I, as a gamer, will not suffer these inconveniences without a proper duel to the death. Now, give me my crap and let us move on. Still convinced I need the emblem for something. So me and myself, I and my mostly full inventory will now take our leave through the inconvenient long passageway, because having to walk around enemies is not a preferable solution to the problem. Man, I'm a little tired, but I might be able to food I ate. Oh, I forgot you were there. Please turn around, thank you, and good night. What I want to do is have some fun. And you know, it's just a hunch, just a feeling. But I don't think I'm the only one. Plop down the stairs. Plop, 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 plop. You know, there really is no ostensible reason why we can't all just go out the front and shoot the dogs down, because I've shot down at least a couple, and that's as many as we saw in the opening, I think. And just trust me on these things, please. I'm pretty sure the place I want to go is this way. What I wouldn't give for a hip pouch or a backpack. Just for the swag alone. Wait, no, this isn't the room with the hidden compartment, is it? I didn't even check over here. What am I doing? Not a good job, apparently. I am doing taxes as we speak. Music notes. Is it Moonlight Sonata time? Can barely even hear the low notes. Jill could have taken up a career as a pianist. I feel like it's might not pay as well as all the zombie fighting, but you know, still a good gig, I think. That appears to be another emblem. And now I'm stuck here. What's out the window? I wanna know what's. Maybe I can suss it out on the map. It's maybe. Oh yeah, next to the place with all the weeds. Surely the gold emblem has some sort of secret. Is it supposed to be? I'm guessing I pull the old switcheroo again. I say again, I didn't do it the first time. But gold is better than wood. So That's something to go by, I'm sure. I have a theory. Since I don't have much else to go on right now, I think it's worth a shoot. It's always the grandfather clock. You can't ever trust it. That thing. It lives in place. Thought he'd be able to light the fire or something. I can't check the blood, but it is it is rendered above the ground, so I can step in it and put myself back in the bog. That's gotta be the helmet key. Finally, after all these years. Shield. Wait. Armor key. Which doors needed the shield key again? God damn it. Who would have thought this mansion would be so many secrets? It's like this residence is in fact evil, making me jump through all these hoops just to be happy. What I want to do is take the path of least resistance first. Man, Resident Evil as a series has certainly evolved. What was I originally going that way for? Oh, right. I need to assist in my vision impairment before I carry on my quest. If you're yelling at me to get things correct, it's a good way to vent your emotions, and I hope you feel better about the situation soon, because Lord knows if that'll ever happen to me. This is not the way. This leads back to the lion face. I don't blame myself, I blame the education system. It was This is a fairly long room with like a little latch in it. Or something. Let me go this way real quick. I said I knew what happens in this game. This is not happening. Alternate universe, Sonic Adventure. No, this ain't it, Chief. Yeah, you keep doing what you do, buddy. I'll get out of your hair. Get out of here. I must say, I do feel quite thoroughly spooked. But not at the zombies in the area, I have to say. It's time to be a bit remember anything at all. Was it up there? No, it can't be. Was it... Could it have been in the eastern wing? I went all this way for nothing and accidentally found something in the form of a beautiful moonlight sonata. Hard to believe that was 8 years ago. These characters are all like proportionate in their age at this point in the Resident Evil continuity. Oh, this is where I wasted myself. I remember that. You remember that? I remember that. What does the statue say? Woman drawing water. But where's her pencil? Yeah, no, not funny. Yeah, I get it. I remember when I was here last time. Feels like so long ago, when in reality it was within the day. I'm just remembering all the wrong things. I may be too old to run for presidency. Is this at all anything? It's just there for extra flair. Extra flair, Redfield. That's not correct. Was there actually anything going on over here? We need to have a serious talk about video game immersion. Because I for one feel immersed in the fact that I'm in a mansion with spooky happenings and unexplained phenomena. I don't feel immersed as being Jill Valentine because I can't do any cool flips and stuff or play the game good, more importantly. No, that's where poor Richard met his end. It's not, or is it where I want to be, actually? Come on. Is this the place I got to remember in remembrance of Richard? I think it might be. Maybe. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna have some choice words for this game. I'll choose the words as they come to me. Crap. And that light is gonna be enough for me to see inside the room. It just follows me there. It's a weapon. Glad I went through the efforts to do all that. Now I have to know for sure. Blood means danger, does it not? This key is useless now. I don't have to go through the door right now. Great. I'll come back later. You know, the threat of a giant snake is not one to take lightly, and I'm not about to, like, rely on safe scumming if I don't have to. I am, however, going to I can hear the shuffling already. I am, however, going to say goodbye to an old friend of ours, since I have the ammo to spare and not the patience. Alright, now let's pretend for the sake of argument that there's a giant snake waiting to poison me and eat me whole in the room ahead. Now, hypothetically speaking, if I were to rock up with a giant bazooka and melt it in with a few well-placed shots, the snake would be mulch. And hypothetically speaking, that would make me derp AF. Can I not check, wait, can I really not put the, why not? Come on, game. That's really unfortunate for me. I feel like a fool, but I can still make mincemeat out of a snake if I were to just blow it up instead. But actually, it might be nice and let me light it up. Or put the fingers in the rounds when there's no rounds to give. And in actuality, I think maybe it would be a good idea if I were to give myself a little safety net. And, in actual facts, I think, maybe mere rounds won't be enough, and that I should maybe, just saving. Yes, okay. If I picked lows on that save, I would have been extremely peeved off. I probably would have just ended stream and pretended it never happened. You can't prove it until, like... Did I check what was in the... Well, no, the shield key was literally to go for that door. I don't have a key anymore, so I'm gonna have to let my face eat my face full of fear. That's how the song goes, right? And I will wipe, and it'll smear. Cube Skrillex solo. Normal late night thoughts on a Wednesday the 8th. Okay. Show me something scary already. Books and gadgetry, nothing useful. Now who are you to say that? Where is that coming from? I'd like to know where that's coming from for my own convenience. Not because I'm scared or anything. I missed. I got him. How bad is it putting me? I have poison. I don't know how to deal with the poison. Why are you going around this way, you fool? That's never happened. Let's try that again. I'm just saving time at this point, you can't even be mad. Can you please cease and desist in your actions? Is it leaving? Is that why the music stopped? Guess it wasn't meant to be. How do I clear the poison? Please, I have children. I don't have children. But let's just pretend I do, just for sympathy points. I did not need to bring all this ammo. Quite frankly, I think it was, Why? they don't have the decency to give me blue herbs in the place with all the snake. There's actually some Class A bullcrap. It's so bullcrappy, in fact, that I want to see if I can beat him without getting bit. I got bit. This is going to take me far longer than is absolutely necessary. But it's my cross to bear. And if I don't, then, you know, that's fine too. Whatever. How do they do snake physics in 1996? Someone magically tells me where I can find a blue herb in these trying times. Maybe I'll give up on this whole on this little treacherous farce of mine. This is gonna be so annoying to watch back. You know, if I have to watch back as well, I want to watch back in solidarity, even though it's so much worse than every barrel bowling session I've ever done. Literally have no leeway to actually stop and shoot is just going for it. Hang on. I forget the buttons now. And now I have to run again because he's not gonna get up. Wait, did I? I fumbled with the controls again. It's fine. Everything's fine. If you thought everything wasn't fine, you were wrong to think that. Just as I was wrong to decide to be born, something I decided to do. Something that was my fault in every single way. Don't run towards him. And maybe don't go for that dead end either. No, that wasn't a... Okay. Wait, okay, I'm still fine. I'm not fine. Fine is a state of mind and a state of body, and I'm missing both of those things. I hate to stutter when I have to... Can you, like, get up so you'd be easier to shoot? No, that's the exact moment when I miss. That was officially me running out of those ones. Yeah, and the well-regarded strategy of just running around and waiting for the chance to be successful. I'll accept any setbacks I get, as long as I don't get poisoned. You know what? Consider me playing the game wrong, and this whole song and dance I'm doing just as comeuppance for playing the game wrong. Maybe that will make you happy, because, you know, Lord knows I need to be happy as well. Alright, I think that's mission accomplished. Gonna make a quick save, just to celebrate. Surely I could have just grabbed the seal and left, right? I can't discard items, can I? Alright. Guess I'll be right back. This is even where I wanted to go. Where am I? Hotel Mario. I forget the year it came out, but... And the worst part is, I know there's going to be something equally bad or worse behind the seal room. So I'm going to have to prepare for that. Um, gonna have to prepare for that mentally. I wouldn't be quite so mad if the map didn't take so long to... Man, I am just a real game baby, aren't I? Not that way. That way. Not that way. Wow. This is all it took for me to just screw up every little thing. I went the wrong way again. It's all downhill from here. It was downhill before, now it's... So, you know, if your expectations were low, lower them even further. Books and gadgetry, nothing useful. Again, the decency to, you know, just let me have anything to quell the pain I feel on a daily basis. It's the whole way that big snake came out of. Yeah. It'd be quite silly of me to actually want to go in there. Right, y'all? Ha ha ha. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. And... Open sesame. No, I can go through that door. The real horror was the horror we found along the way. What am I doing here? Time to continue to get confused at everything I do and not everything anyone else does. Anyway. No, I don't need to read all that. I just need to put the thing in the hole. I know what I said. Oh. Oh, wait, no, yeah. Maybe. Perhaps. In some quantum universe. Can I not reach it from here? Can I not just slide it over with my gun? Video games. You gotta love them. I'm definitely gonna need this for later. Take the crank. Take the ratchet and the crank. I assume there was not much else to do in that. Oh man, I want those. I hope there's a safe room near the, You know, the shotgun isn't doing quite what I want against these guys. Stop that. Radio?
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Please respond. What the hell? Is nobody out there?
Brad, this is Jill.
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Anybody answer me.
Brad? Brad!
Man. Brad. That's what he is. I'm walking forward in hope that I will find a room of safety. I mean, technically I was closer to a room of safety if I went back the other way to grab those Healy deserts. Oh, I see. So I can put the crank in the crank hole. Then I can crank it up, baby, crank it up. Computer animate. 90s computer animation, we love you. The water is running down the opposite side. I'm gonna keep the crank with me because I just know in a puzzle situation like this, I'm gonna need it. Actually, I need to move some stuff around because I know I'm either gonna be in an inconvenient place to grab these herbs or I'm just gonna forget about them. I don't wish for either of those outcomes. 2 green, 3 green, 1 red. What's over here? A winch for the elevator. The elevator is down. Map of the garden. I would love to. So I go across, I go down. I need the elevator, and then go up. And then I do the loopy-loop and pull, and the shoes are looking cool. I'll take one of these greens with me. I can figure out what to do with it later. That's a blue! Sheesh. If I'd only known. Ugh. Golly gee. What a crazy world we live in. Hmm. Modern Resident Evil would never. I gotta stop talking about it at some point. That point doesn't have to be now, but you can bet it's coming. Yeah, I'm just moving herbs around, so I don't need to be coy at the moment. Where is my clip? I just need to chop myself up. Don't know why I'm still holding the knife. For emergencies, I think, at least. Alright. Maybe this will be enough to hold all the herbs I saw. And if it's not, maybe I'll cry. Maybe I won't. It'll be a mystery. It'll be a surprise. The howling makes me think that there's going to be more dogs in the vicinity, even though I killed them both. Definitely, for sure. And I don't like that way of thinking, because it's not convenient for me. Alright. We have the spectrum of herbs, just as I am on the spectrum of people with a certain gift. I don't really like. They really could have just rendered another pile of those, I feel like. That's just my opinion there. A game opinion that doesn't quite roll off the tongue, does it? Anyway, into the pits into the pits, out of the pits. Why you gotta talk about pits, Sal? You're disgusting. I know that, but what are you gonna do about it? Not watch your streams? Damn, you got me there, didn't you? You sure raise a valuable argument. uh, you theoretical you theoretical being with which to carry conversation. The number of saves I have um, do not reflect my full gaming experience, but neither does your mother. I doubt she's played a video game in her life, but that's just a theory. I didn't make a first theory. But anyway, I'm gonna call it here. Yes, as I've said it before, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it far into the future. The '90s were a different time, but I'm getting my head around the puzzle-solving process, and I'm getting to see this video game in full view for what it is. I would have said a mistake just for comedic value, but I don't think it is that way. This is a hallmark in games that make you feel scared and distressed at the state of your progression and your health, the in-game health and your mental health and your physical health. Go touch grass. Anyway, I'm gonna... There's no way to, like, quit to menu, is there? Anyway, I'm gonna head body, arms, and legs even. See you on Friday, if plans align. I hope. See you in the next Evil Resident.